free America.
And we shall win.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Washington,
Mark the light.
D.C.,
Hello.
the Panama Canal,
Armada's here,
Cape
Brian.
Canaveral, Mexico City.
Hello there.
Central America,
Mr. B, welcome.
Caribbean area.
And we shall win.
Mr. B, I bet you like this song.
We honor America because there is woven into the warp and the woof of our nation a faith in God. America! America!
Good? Good? Chris can play anything and people will dance.
And there's our raid. Wonkno, welcome. Wonkno in the Wonkno family with 83 friends. This is By God 20 America. And today we have our second appearance from DJ Bryan Do. He is here from Los Angeles. And we last saw each other on the 80s cruise. And before that, we DJ'd together in Puerto Vallarta for the 80s Bash.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Good times.
Good times, lots of fun stuff happening.
And you probably met more of the bands than I did. I only met Martin Ware and Paul Humphreys and DJ Bueller.
Bueller, okay.
Bueller? Aaron, we had dinner with him.
Bueller, yep.
But I didn't circulate and be a fanboy as much as I did the year before, and so I met fewer artists. Even those, Ivan from Men Without Hats was running around the ship all the time.
Yeah, Ivan and Sahara.
Yeah. Oh, and Clive from When in Rome. Saw him a bunch too.
Yep.
Well, let's get started. We did this months ago, and we only got halfway through our list of the stuff that you pulled. So we are going to continue that list of synth pop and new wave.
That's right.
So your first record is Camouflage. Let's talk about it.
Camouflage. So they are one of the few bands left on my bucket list to see live. Never seen them perform before because they do not come to the United States. So if you want to see them, you got to go over to Germany, most notably Dresden. They play in Dresden a lot. And I asked Marcus, the lead vocalist, why he doesn't come to the USA. Visa. They can't obtain the visa. So
it's not granted or too expensive?
I don't know. But he says that he's always had difficulty getting it. And I think now more than ever, right? I'm not going to say why, but yeah.
Well, we know why.
Yep. So I am going to probably make an effort to go to Germany to see them one day.
We'll be in Germany in April, in Frankfurt and surrounding town. So I wonder, what's the likelihood of them playing that one weekend?
Check it. Check the schedule. They often play in all around Germany.
Yeah, or Mesh or somebody else. You never know.
Yeah.
There's so many great German acts.
Yep.
All right,
and
so
this track here, Love is a Shield.
All right, here is Love is a Shield. And Wonkno, thank you for the second raid of 5 people. Welcome, Raiders. This is Bryan Do from
Welcome, everyone.
L.A.
mother songs. Love is your breath which makes me warm, and when I sometimes close my eyes, my mind starts spinning round. There is a feeling that flows through me when you are near, you make it real, and we could live through this ideal. And all the pictures we run through seem to be perfect, seem to be true, but nothing is quite forever, especially staying together. Love is a shield to hide behind. Love is a field to grow inside, and when I sometimes close my eyes, my mind starts spinning round. Love is a baby in the mother's arms. Love is your breath which makes me warm, and when I sometimes close my eyes, my mind starts spinning round. Love is a shield to hide behind. Love is a field to grow inside, and when I sometimes close my eyes, my mind starts spinning round. Love is a baby in a mother's arms. Love is your breath which makes me warm, and when I sometimes close my eyes, my mind starts spinning round. I don't care now what comes along, what counts is us no matter what will be, just this naivety. The changing words we're taking in seem to be perfect, seem to win, but nothing is quite forever, especially staying together. Love is a shield to hide behind. Love is a field to grow inside, and when I sometimes close my eyes, my mind starts spinning round. Love is a baby in a mother's arms. Love is your breath which makes me warm, and when I sometimes close my eyes, my mind starts spinning round.
All right, Love is a Shield, Camouflage.
Synth-pop at its finest.
Yeah, and for those who you were here last week and followed posts on Facebook advertising this night with Bryan, we promised a night of synth pop and new wave, and you're going to get that. There will be no guitars that I know of harmed in tonight's broadcast.
Not featured guitars.
Not featured guitars. So I'm going to follow that up with some Book of Love from their sophomore release, Lullaby. And, you know, this had Pretty Boys, Pretty Girls, Witchcraft were the two big hits, and their ballad was Lullaby off the named album Lullaby. And I thought I'd play Champagne Wishes because it's upbeat and a little snappy number.
Yes.
I wonder what
right, Book of Love. And if you follow Book of Love on social media, Ted announced that there was a big announcement coming at the beginning of April. Do you know what it is?
I'm very excited about that. No, I do not.
I assume it's... I know that there's Dave Audet, who is producing Andy Bell's latest record, 10 Crowns, has a remix, I think, on there of an older song. So I hope it's not just another best of, but it would be great if there was a single with that as some bonus tracks or a brand new album. Or what do you think, a tour announcement?
I think a short tour. Susan, Ted, yeah.
And I think
see them get together.
All four of them back together again for a tour.
Jade, I know. I haven't seen Jade in such a long time.
Yeah, and Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
So the prediction is that it will be all four touring for the first time in 10, 15 years?
I think
minus
if you count Jade, 15, yeah.
Yeah. So look for that announcement. And of course, the first thing I wrote to him was, if you're planning on touring and want to stop in Denver, let us know, because Eloquent wants to open for you.
That would be fantastic.
He said, I'll keep that in mind, but I'm not going to tell you what the secret is.
Yeah. They'll probably, for sure, if they do play, probably in New York. You know, I think a couple of them are based out that way.
Yeah, they're out in Brooklyn, I think they live, two of them.
Yeah.
Or New Jersey. So let's see what happens in the next couple weeks with Book of Love.
Very exciting.
I had forgotten that I remixed All Girl Band, which was their single, the first one in forever. I think I'll play that tonight. Let me dig it up.
Yeah.
Your next song, New Order. Let's
New
get that
Order.
going.
So let's talk a little bit about New Order. As we know, legendary band, had Blue Monday, Bizarre Love Triangle. I chose Your Silent Face because it's just smooth. To me, I just like it. It's just smooth. I can listen to it at night with just my headphones on and forget about all the cares in the world. But let me talk a little bit about New Order a little bit first. So Peter Hook is going to be on the 80s cruise next year, folks. Book now if you haven't heard about the 80s cruise. Randall and I go on it. And he'll be on there next year with Peter Hook and the Light.
And the 80s cruise is 85% sold out already.
85% sold out.
And that means, and it sells out every year.
It does. It's leaving out of New Orleans the very last day of February, like February, whatever, to like March 6th, something like that.
28th? 27th? Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that.
80scruise.com.
You'll get all the information that you need.
And I'm excited to see Haircut 100's Nick Hayward.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He'll be on there as well as Bob Geldof. Can you imagine Bob Geldof?
Yeah, Boomtown Rats.
Amazing. That's amazing grab.
You know, the one band I didn't see this year was Poison.
Oh, Bret Michaels.
Yeah, we were at the chef's dinner with DJ Bueller and missed it because the dinner went for 2.5 hours. We didn't know it was going to go that long. It was like 10 courses plus dessert and
that you were well filled.
It came with a different wine for every course. So we had, we each had 6 glasses of wine on the table.
Did you crawl out of that room?
Pretty much. We were the last people to leave.
But catch Brett on YouTube. There's a couple clips of him. He's a great performer. Yep.
Yeah, so bummed we missed that. Even though I'm not a huge Poison fan, it would just be one to remember.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's let Your Silent Face play.
Your Silent Face.
heart that never changes remains a stupid lie. It's never been quite the same. No hearing or breathing, no movement, no color, just silence. The rise and fall of shame, search that shall remain. We asked you what you'd seen. You said you didn't care. Sound formed in a vacuum may seem a waste of time. It's always been just the same. No hearing or breathing, no movement, no lyrics, just nothing. A sign that leads the way.
Here's the part about piss off.
Path we cannot take. Caught me at a bad time. So why don't you piss off?
And yes, looking forward to Peter Hook on the ship. We were just listening to the Peter Hook and Gorillaz thing this weekend. We watched the video.
Okay.
And I remember when that song came out, I think it was during lockdown. So they did kind of like all the band members were in different places performing it with Peter Hook playing bass for the song Aries.
Very cool.
Well, my next band I know you're a fan of, Anything Box. And I picked them tonight because we were doing synth pop and new wave. And this I played when Claude was on the show, and he said he didn't have a copy of it. It was from Spain, a 12-inch of Soul on Fire, Our Dreams, and Living in Oblivion. He's like, I don't even have that. I said, how could you not have it? And he goes, it's probably a bootleg. So I'm going to play Our Dreams off this. There's two different mixes of it.
Our Dreams. Yeah, a lot of his stuff gets bootlegged for whatever reason, and he has no control over it.
Well, exactly. And I said, if I find another one, I'll send you a copy. So I've always been an Anything Box fan. I bought his last two books, and one of them, I think they both came with a CD. I can't remember. But I don't, barely have a way to play CDs, so I don't know where the CD is that came with it. It's probably in the book. But he hand autographs and numbers the inside of each book, as you can see. And a couple years ago, he was selling art, and I found my copies. This one back here is one of the pieces that looks very Hope and Peace era. It's hard to see. It's really far away. My camera doesn't reach. But the second piece that I bought, since there wasn't room on that wall, was this one. They're mounted on wood. Here is what it looks like. And I'll put it so you can see it.
I love his paintings. He just paints like great abstract, kind of like
Picasso.
Modern. Yeah, Picasso.
Yeah, it's a little bit cubist. And so I got to find a place to put that. And as some of you know, he also did the artwork for Eloquent's last album.
Yes, he did. There it is. Unmistakable.
Yeah, it definitely has that look. And so big fan of not just his artwork, but his music. And if you read anything about our band, I have credited him, Book of Love, as this kind of tertiary influences next to Pet Shop Boys and Erasure. And with Anything Box, it's the melodies, it's his synth programming. He's a big fan of the Ensoniq ESQ1 synth, which made a lot of these early songs. So I picked Our Dreams, which is not Living in Oblivion. And has he ever played The Cruise, and why not?
He has not played a cruise, and it's because we haven't reached out to him yet. So,
I think he would be a great Studio B artist.
Yes, I would agree.
And I know that The Cruise looks 2 years ahead for their bands. So
I can put it in motion, and we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, let's both text them and say do it, and you, and that would be really great. Here is, did I say Our Dreams? Yeah, Our Dreams. Here we go.
Yeah, I would love to see.
Sulin, what is it that you hold in your hands?
Why, teacher, it's my Anything Box.
Our Dreams. One of my favorite non-Living in Oblivion songs. But then again, there's so many if you're a fan of the album.
That first album is incredible. Peace.
Yeah, Peace and Hope. The first two are just wonderful. In an equal kind of way. Our friend Darlene, who went to Puerto Vallarta with all of us, sent me a picture of you and me. So I'm going to put it up. This is us DJing at that bar.
Thank you, DJ Pillow Hugger.
Pillow Hugger, yeah, thanks. So here's Brian and I. There were wigs over to our left, camera right, and there must have been, like 25 wigs to put on?
Yeah.
So we each put on a wig, and that's us DJing. We did a club takeover down in PV, and that's us doing 80s. There was a lot of fun. That was a great club.
Very fun, very fun.
And I picked, of course, the pink bob wig. It just went good. And that shirt I bought in Puerto Vallarta, walking around with Pillow Hugger, and it's my favorite shirt now to go out with. And I wear it all the time.
It fits right in.
It has bling. All right, your next song is Setu Javu.
So last time I was on, I played Situations from Setu Javu. Their other big hit is Have in Mind, which we're going to play right now. Discovered this from Live 105, KITS, San Francisco. Way back in the day, Steve Masters played this, and I said, who are these guys? I got to find out more about Setu Javu. So in short, they're a German band fronted by a Spanish vocalist, Javier, who's now a geography professor in Germany. So
yeah,
very
and he says he'll never play live again.
Yeah. Unfortunately, but they had great club songs back in the day. My goodness.
Yeah. Our friend Robert, who promotes down in Houston at Numbers, has tried and reached out to him numerous times to try to get him to play a one-off show at Numbers. But hey, never say never.
Never say never. If one of us wins the lottery, we can entice them.
Yeah, it's probably just the right size check can get them.
Yep.
And the cover for this one, unfortunately, my picture sleeve got ruined in water, so I just have a black sleeve for it. And it's definitely one of my favorites. And this song still plays well in the club.
Yeah.
People will dance to it.
Yep. The original cover is a big blue eye.
Yeah, and illustrated. I thought I found a different copy of it, and I did find. Let me look right here. Half of me thought I found it, but I found 2 copies of Touch instead. All right, it's missing. It will never be found. All I can say is, darn it, it's around here somewhere. And in the meantime, let's just play it.
Yep. Have in Mind. Okay, just a kalimba mix.
The a cappella beginning. Mama Scenics here? I hear her downstairs. that was a fine choice. Thank you for choosing that one.
Thank you.
It was a good one. It was a good record, and I do have that blue cover. I remember seeing it. I must have 2 copies. I just remember something getting ruined. Why I have a blank sleeve. But we'll never know. I don't even have an inner sleeve for it. That's going to screw it up, isn't it? But yet I put it back in without. We'll leave it at that. So let's talk about Men Without Hats since they were on the cruise.
Yes, so they're always one of my favorite bands to see. Ivan has so much energy. I mean,
He
that
sure
guy,
does. And what is he, like 70?
he's got to be like mid 70s. And I mean, I love seeing the old videos of him back in the day, his long hair. And now it's like long but silver. He's
Yeah.
great.
So much energy. I would say of all the acts we saw, that guy probably brings most of the live energy on the stage out of most all the acts.
Yeah, every time he does, this thing, put this.
Yeah, he does.
Safety dance.
He is running around the stage for the entire show. He's never sitting still.
No, super fit.
And yeah, he looks great. And his pants are a little tight. Yeah. And this is their new album. And it's funny because I bought it on the ship in the merch store because I couldn't remember if I ordered it or not. And when I got home, sure enough, it was sitting in my mailbox. So I'm giving the second copy to Mike Rich here in Denver. So it's only 7 songs, 3 on one side and 4 on the other. And last week I played Jealous Guy, or the week before, and the week before that I played Inglorious Days, which I think should be their second single. If it's not, I think it is. And so I haven't played I Love the 80s, and I think this is the only new song, except for Glorious Days, that they played. Because the 80s cruise bands really gear towards their older legacy hits.
And they want to please the crowd,
Oh, they did. They played Pop Goes the World and Safety Dance, 2 or 3 times?
I love how when they first come out, they'll play the short version of Safety Dance and then the very end, the extended version, just in case you came late. So,
yeah, and that alternative mix of Safety Dance I really love. But this...
S-S-S-A-A-A-A-F-F-F. Yep, I love it.
E-E-E-E-T-T. This is I Love the 80s, which was their first single off the record, and they have a great video on it on YouTube you can find, and they got a shit ton of views. And I think the thing that works with this song is that it takes Pop Goes the World is in it,
components of other
components and some synth programming kind of riffs from Safety Dance.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the 80s and legacy and kind of going on this journey. And I think this whole album is about sort of having a different perspective and leaving Earth. And, it's called On the Moon because when you're somewhere else, you can look back at your past, and present, and where you're going in the future.
Yep. So someone mentioned that Ivan is 68. Hey,
68?
If I had his energy at 68, I would be blissfully happy.
He was incredible on stage. And when we played with him here in Denver, same thing, just popping around the stage. Mm-hmm. He probably doesn't need to go to the gym.
His stage work is his gym work.
And I saw him all over the ship. He also got off the boat to watch the Nile Rodgers and Billy Ocean show, and he was right up there watching it. And it's interesting how people on the ship leave people alone when they don't want to be talked to. I mean, it's not like swarms of people go around every artist and it's like, oh, you're out on the ship, you're in the cafeteria, you're by the pool.
Well, it depends on the artist. If you talk about Rick Springfield, year 2 of the cruise, that goes out the door.
Oh, yeah. Well, if I was there, I would have thrown my panties on stage. Okay, here is Men Without Hats.
I love the 80s.
I love the 80s. I love the 80s. I remember so much fun back in 1981. Ain't no place I'd rather be someone save me. Gentlemen and ladies, I love the 80s. I love the 80s. The decade that made me.
All right, that is brand new Men Without Hats, at least a couple months old now. And Brian, were you in the trivia session where there was a trivia question about this song?
No, I was not. I missed that one.
So Joy Rabbit's in the chat. That's Cora. Do you know Cora?
Mm-mm.
So we met on the cruise last year because we randomly were placed at two single tables next to one another. Craziest thing in the world. And then we ended up being friends, and we sat in trivia with her husband, William, and Christine. And there was a part of trivia, they did trivia on all the sea days, and big prizes. And one of the questions, what they do is they read the lyric instead of sing it or play it, and just a little short snippet. And it was something about 1986, The Fix. We were listening to The Fix or whatever that lyric was.
Okay.
And I knew it from this song, and we were the only pretty much people except one other table that got that question because it was new Men Without Hats. And the question was, this lyric is from an 80s artist, but was not made in the 80s. And I was like, I know it. And I'm not a lyric person. Anyway, we came in second, which not quite good enough to get first, but trivia is always fun. You just got to get a group of
out
people.
of all those teams, second is excellent. There's got to
Yeah.
be about 20 teams that play, right? At least.
Oh, the whole room is playing more than
Yeah.
20. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's fun, and we do it every year with a group. And the more people you get, you're only supposed to have a group of 4. But you know, you need to have all walks of life. People that were good with TV themes, commercials, and
Right.
they play videos like "Aha, Take on Me," but we'll put like Poison with it, and you try to guess it. Now we would all know "Aha, Take on Me" because of the video, but they play obscure stuff, and usually it's bands that are on the ship.
Try to make it fun. Yep.
Yeah. All right. You have Depeche Mode next from Some Great Reward.
Yes. So of course, Depeche Mode. Everyone knows that's my favorite band.
We do know.
I chose this one from the Some Great Reward album, Lie to Me, because that is my most favorite album. A lot of people cite Black Celebration or Violator as their favorite.
Oh yeah.
I
Or
go,
music for the masses.
yeah, those are excellent albums, but the reason why I picked Some Great Reward is because that's when they became super relevant for me at the age of, 10, 11 years old at that time. And every single song on this album could have been a single. That's how I view it's such a strong album.
Yeah.
And yeah, Lie to Me. Central. I played on the dance floor. People flock out there and they just start grooving.
Yeah, this is when probably not so much 80s night, but if it's a darker wave goth night, Lie to Me is a top 10 anthem.
Yeah.
And there are other Depeche Mode songs. I mean, we all love all the Depeche Mode dance songs, but this one and the goth nights packs the floor like no other.
It's got sensuality written all over it.
And one of the reasons why we covered it on our last album, perfect song. Here it is. This song goes out to Nurse Scott. Depeche Mode from the Some Great Reward. And I don't know if it's my favorite album by them because it's hard to put a number one, but it's the one I played most in my coming of ages years on cassette, back and forth. You know, because I was one of the cool kids. I had an auto reverse tape deck in my car.
Ooh.
In my 1984 Rabbit.
Was it a Kenwood Nakamichi?
It was a Kenwood KR626.
Yep.
And it was great. And that record was left in my car by a girl I did rideshare with to high school, because I lived in San Francisco and went to high school in Marin County at Redwood High. And so I would go over across the bridge, pick her up on the way, and she left this album in my car. I still have it. And it's
Her Loss.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So that's the one I grew up with, and I would just listen to it, back to back. It would flip sides. I'd play it again. I'd never skip songs, and I know every song, probably every lyric, even though I'm not a lyric person. But love it. Great choice.
Great.
So up next is Eloquent, my band, and we have a new album. It's in the hands of our mastering engineer right now. He finished the first song, so we're going to release this first song, Checkered Past, as a single. It should be on Bandcamp tomorrow. I tried to get it up today. We're doing artwork for it. It's not the artwork on the screen. That's the album artwork that it will be on. But look for it on Bandcamp tomorrow if you think about it. If not, I'll mention it and give a link next week. But it is mastered, and there is a video on YouTube for it with the old unmastered version and an old version. But this is the one. This is what we're going with. This is Eloquent, Checkered Past.
There is good and bad in every situation, depending on your point of view. You know I see you. Just living a lie is such an aggravation. From what I see, that's all you do. Just live the truth. Don't live a lie. Your checkered past will come to haunt you. Your checkered past will come to haunt you. People come to me about your motivation. What would you say if I called you out? And you know we would. You have lived your life in constant desperation. If you are true, just makes me doubt. Just live the truth. Don't live
And that is Eloquent Checkered Past. Nick, thank you. Yeah, check on Bandcamp tomorrow. I put the link in the chat. That song should be out tomorrow morning-ish. Steven is in the studio with Steve Liss, who mastered that. They are recording tonight some vocals for another one of Steven's projects, so that's why he's not in the chat tonight.
No wonder. He always is.
No wonder. All right, this is next.
Oh, my goodness. So these guys were just on the 80s cruise, folks. Fantastic. I know it's your first time seeing them, Rando.
It was. I thought they were fabulous. You know, legends. I mean, both of them, not just Martin Ware for starting Human League and
right.
He started Human League. But Glenn Gregory was also alive and on the ship.
Yes. It's just amazing. And to hear them sing one of my most favorite 12 inches of all time, Let Me Go. I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah.
And I did pull this 12-inch, and that's the version we're playing.
Yep.
And
I had them signed out on the ship.
I bet you did.
Mm-hmm.
The 12-inch has a long intro, so the singing doesn't start till halfway through. And sometimes you're not used to it, and you play it in the club, and you're like, "Did I play the instrumental by accident?"
I think a few 12 inches are like that. Like B movies, Nowhere Girl is like that too. Very, very long intro.
Yeah, B movie. That song has so much energy, but this one everybody knows what it is, and they just start dancing to it. And then what was
running to the dance floor? Yep.
Yeah. Who was the modern group that took this music and did something with it? I can't remember. They turned it into a rap song.
Not sure.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, I didn't get to meet Glenn Gregory, and I should have. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well.
They're still around.
I'll have to pull that Glenn Gregory record. Where is it? I'm going to look for that one too. We have an hour left. There's plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Well, here is Let Me Go, the 12-inch in its entirety.
Yes.
All 12.
One of the greatest 12-inch mixes of all time.
Pretty much. And I would probably put this in my top 10 favorite synth-pop songs, next to Dominatrix, Erasure's Au l'Amour, Book of Love. There's so many. Oh, anyway, it's hard to make a list of 10. But we could, couldn't we? We would try.
We could tonight.
Yeah, we could. Well, here it is. have a hype train. Thank you, everybody.
Could not bring the best of everything. Too breathless then to wonder. I died 1,000 times, found guilty of no crime. Now everything is thunder. Daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. Got to let me go. The best years of our lives, the hope of it survives, the facts of life unspoken. The only game in town. I'll turn the last card down, and now the bank is broken.
2 minutes left in the hype train. If you want to get in, baby needs a new pair of records.
Best of everything. Found guilty of no crime. They were the best years of our lives. I'll turn the last card down.
All right. The entire 12-inch, Brian. A good
Yes,
one.
thank you. Thank you.
A fine song, and definitely one of my favorite 12-inch singles of all time. If I had a section in my record collection for just my favorite records, this would be it.
Yep. It'd be my top 10.
Oh, yeah, this is just... And Razormaid did a great mix of this. Enjoy Rabbit, thank you for the 5-pack. We are level 3. We have a hype train. Thank you, everybody, for the resubs. And SPPBM20, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And all the resubs, everybody. And appreciate it. What are we on? Level 4. That's an all-time record all year since January. Haven't been on level 4s.
Woohoo!
I know. That just means I can buy more records. Thank you, everybody. I try to only buy records with the money I earn on this channel from subs and bits. So when I get the payout every month, I go to the record store. As we should.
As we should.
So thanks, everybody. We appreciate your ears, your time, and being here. Mark, thank you. Gifted a sub. Thank you. Another 40 bits from Jedi. We are going to play Haircut 100. Why are we going to play them, Brian?
Because Nick and company are going to be on the 80s cruise next year.
I am going to do a 2-pack of Nick Hayward. I am going to play Tell Me Why at my next opportunity after your next song. After we play, I picked the obvious one in case everybody here doesn't know what they sing. This is Love Plus One. I was gonna do Boy Meets Girl, which I hope they do on
Also
the
a
show.
great one. Yeah, they will.
They have a ton. They have a ton of songs, and Nick Hayward is legendary, kind of like Glenn Gregory.
Yes.
And he went on to do solo stuff and lots of other projects. And what other bands is he in? Depeche Mode? No. I don't know. We better look it up. Okay, we're going to play it. This is Love Plus One. And we'll see them on the ship next year, next March 1st.
In New Orleans.
Riley Moore, thank you for the bits.
Without saying goodbye. Where does it go from here? Is it down to the lake I fear? Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah.
Here we go. Thanks, Jory Rabbit. Thank you, everybody, for the hype train. Level 5. Awesome. We should do a version of this. America 100. Love plus one. And thank you everybody for the level 5 hype train. That's the highest it's been in probably over a year. And Brian, digging around the garage, guess what I found today?
What'd you find, sir?
I found a vinyl resting place mug.
Oh, look at that.
And I used to give these to guests that came on the show, and I would order them by the dozen, and this was in the first couple of years of the show, and I totally forgot about them, but I had one out of the box and one brand new one in the box. If you send me your address, I'll send you one of these because everybody needs a vinyl resting place mug.
Tell you what, hang on to it. I will pick it up in person in August when I'm there.
That is fine. And let's see. Oh, your record is next, and you picked something from the Two Ring Circus by Erasure.
Yes, so Erasure is one of my other favorite bands because, Vince Clarke, ex-DM member, and Andy Bell got together and put together this fine album. This song in particular, Hideaway, I first heard it in concert, and Andy Bell, for whatever reason, did a version where he went from low all the way to high during this one chorus area, like yeah. And so you'll hear it in the song, and I was just like, oh my god, this guy has a voice. This is the song, and it's an anthem too. This is a great anthem for those that have been like bullied and put down and stepped down.
And is it about a hideaway place to feel safe?
It's within yourself, you want to kind of like how Small Town Boy, that kind of type of song where you're sticking up for yourself.
Okay.
Yep.
And this record, I don't have the history. What number record this was? Album? It's probably number 5 or 6.
I think earlier. I think maybe like their
3, 4,
third
yeah.
maybe.
It was early on. This is let's see, 1987, and their debut is 86, so it must be
very early on. Yeah,
it must be third because
I think Wonderland was first,
and then Innocence.
No, I think Innocence came.
Well, what was after
this? I think Innocence.
Oh, so you think this was number 2?
I think it's actually number 2. Let me look it up real quick.
Someone look it up. The discography album.
It is number 2. It is number 2.
Oh, of course, Warren from Master of the Dollhouse, album 2.
Yep.
Okay, album 2. I don't know why I thought it was later, but it had Sometimes on it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because I remember Sometimes being one of the newer singles after Oh L'Amour. And that would make sense. And Victim of Love is on this, and it doesn't have to be all those.
Really great album.
All 3 of those were singles for them. And the slow ones are If I Could, Spiraling, and My Heart So Blue. Yeah. But a 2-record set. And Hideaway did have a 12-inch from memory, but here is the album version. We have Erasure emotes in my channel. Let's see them. All right, Brian, now we're going to cut this one here so we can get more songs in before the end of the hour.
Fine.
Because we're only halfway through. But this is a breakdown. This is where we normally would mix out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, super album, Erasure, my number one synth-pop act of all time.
Right.
Is it true that Depeche Mode is no longer your number one? Is that just a rumor, or?
No, it's always going to be my number one.
Okay. What would be your number two?
The Cure.
The Cure, all right. All right.
Three would be New Order. Those are like my triumvirate, the three.
Okay.
Yep.
And you did pick Cure on your list. I don't even know if we're going to get to all the songs. You're going to have to come back a third time.
Third time, part three. Yeah,
Part three.
I'm open to it.
Part three coming up. All right. My next one, I heard a cover of Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time, a day or so ago on one of those like coffee radio stations on XM radio. And I was like, man, I haven't heard the original. And then as I looked at it, I remember when I had this on cassette that it had Money Changes Everything. This is another one that I just played back and forth.
Yeah.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun was the big hit, but She Bop was probably the second single, if not Time After Time. And then, but what I remember from this record, when I had it on cassette, was the second song on side 2, All Through the Night. I just love the arpeggio of the synths, so I picked that one to play tonight.
Yeah, she's super groundbreaking, Cyndi. Of all the artists that I ever hear when in interviews, like, who would you want to work with? Everyone cites Cyndi Lauper as the one they want to work with.
Yeah, and think how many people have covered Time After Time.
Yeah.
Or True Colors.
True Colors, that one.
Yeah. So here it is, a less likely song from the album, but enjoy.
All through the night, I'll be awake and I'll be with you. All through the night, this precious time when time is new. All through the night today, knowing that we feel the same without saying. We have of no past, we wanna reach back. Keep with me forward all through the night. And once we start, the need to cleanse, and it goes running all through the night until it ends. There is no end. All through the night, stray cat is crying, so stray cat sings back. All through the night, they have forgotten what binding they lack. Oh, under those white street lamps, there is a little chance they may see. We have no past, we wanna reach back.
Flopper. I got to see her play with Erasure one time at Red Rocks here in Denver.
Wow, that's a great pairing.
Yeah, it was really cool. She brought Erasure to open for them. And that is that. And your next song is Pet Shop Boys. And we were talking about our favorite 12 inches of all time, and this would be probably mine of all Pet Shop Boys. Yeah, West End Girls, Opportunities, and some of the hits.
I agree. The 12-inch version of this song it just takes it to a different level.
It sure does, and I will play it every DJ set I do an 80s party. I mean, it's just so good. And this is the Shep Pettibone remix on this camera here. And I'm working on getting both cameras going again someday, soon. Anything else you want to say about this?
Just I really enjoyed the Pet Shop Boys when they toured last time with New Order. They toured like the summer together, fantastic, across the country.
The Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, they played 2 nights there, and one night New Order opened for the Pet Shop Boys. The next night Pet Shop Boys opened for New Order. It was just fantastic.
And I don't know if we talked about this last time you were on the show, but we all admit that the Pet Shop Boys
was better.
Upstaged New Order.
They did. Visually, musically, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say because, with New Order being one of your top 3, it's hard to admit, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's the vocal, Bernard from New Order, his vocals wasn't ever really super strong, so.
Plus, they stand around a lot.
Yeah.
They don't have the singing and dancing.
Yeah.
And I thought they were a great choice to close down Cruel World last year. Just a great way to end, minus the rain. Here is...
come on, the rain brought the extra atmosphere to the...
I'll tell you what the rain brought. Dampness and cold and everybody's favorite word, being moist. Here is the Pet Shop Boys Shep Pettibone remix, side A of the 12-inch, best one ever. Yay, Dusty Springfield.
What have I done to deserve this? 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 What have I done to deserve this?
How am I gonna drinks, I brought you flowers. I read your books and talked for hours. Every day so many drinks, such pretty flowers. So tell me, what have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this? What have I?
Since you went away, I've been hanging around. I've been wondering why. I'm feeling down. You went away. You should make me feel better. But I don't know how I'm gonna get through. How I'm gonna get through. You always wanted me to be something I wasn't. You always wanted too much. Oh, now I can do what I want to forever. How am I gonna get through? How am I gonna get through?
At night the people come and go. They talk too fast and walk too slow. Chasing time from hour to hour, I pour the drinks and crush the flowers. What have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this? What have I?
Since you went away, I've been hanging around. I've been wondering why. I'm feeling down. You went away, but you made me feel better. I don't know how I'm gonna get through, baby. How I'm gonna get through. How I'm gonna get through, baby. How I'm gonna get through. Tell me how I'm gonna get through, baby. How I'm gonna get through.
And this is where we DJs mix out into When in Rome, The Promise. Or Concan, I beg your pardon.
Beg your pardon, yeah, same BPMs.
Yeah, all those songs just mix themselves. Microchip League, New York, New York. It had so many things that were great about this BPM and tempo and sound. Oh, good stuff.
Yep. I say what, 128 would you say? BPM is kind of like the most common.
Well, 80s, I would say 120, 123. Mike Rich is in the chat. Hi, Mike. What would you say the average BPM is of an 80s dance song? I'm going to guess 125 or lower. Like, Celebrate the Nun, Will You Be There is like 128. But, I don't know. Some of us lazy DJs, we just speed things up to make it work. So, I was excited to pull this record for tonight. This is the Aha Hunting High and Low demo mixes that came out on Record Store Day.
Yep.
So a lot of really cool versions of things. This is You Tell Me, which is one of the slow songs, but the demo mix. So not the produced one that we all know. And that was an album that I had A-B all day long. Every song is great. And here is the demo mix of Aha, You Tell Me.
Please don't hurt me, I have told you. Oh, my love is all I've got. And tomorrow is the day when I, for your sake, I'm coming back. And you tell me that I don't love you. Stay this time, and you tell me that I don't love you.
Come on, finish it. But they don't. So if you're a fan of Aha, Hunting High and Low, pick up this record and listen to it in its entirety. You're going to love it because it's every song you love, but just slightly different. I love it when bands do this and put out their early 4-track recordings and stuff like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave this one out for next week. I want to do another one. And your next one, Succession.
There we go.
And I always play part 3, and there's part 4 on the other side. So we're going to play part 3.
Did you ever find parts 1 and 2?
I don't think it exists. I think they're full of shit.
I'll have to look at my collection to see if I have it.
I don't know.
I could swear I have all 4 parts.
I'd never seen it. Mr. B is in the chat, and Warren, do you guys know if Succession, Touch Part 1 and 2 even exist? Someone, Tomas, welcome. Phil's welcome. I'd never know. I mean, Succession Magician was like the one I got hooked on. And I realized I didn't find that other Glenn Gregory record. I guess I'll have to dig it up for next week. But where did you first hear this?
Steve Masters.
Steve Masters in the mix. Yeah, me too.
Yep.
He was instrumental in introducing so many of us to this type of music.
Yep.
Including Dominatrix.
That one too. Yeah.
Dominatrix.
Dominatrix.
And Magazine 60. Don Quixote. Cubic. Love's Taboo. Well, we could just go on and make a top 50 list. All right, here is the 12-inch version of Succession Touch Part 3. And I would say this is 150 BPM.
It's pretty fast.
Yeah. Mike, how fast is it? Maybe 140 something. All right, parts 1 and 2 are the 7-inch short mixes. So disco. All right, Succession Part 3. And frankly,
edit 3. Yep.
I don't know if I've ever flipped the record over to play side 4. Let's see what it is. So it sounds like an instrumental. It's an instrumental of the same thing. You'd think I would have tried it over the years. I've owned this record for so long.
You had too much music.
It is. It's sometimes. Have you ever found a song you love on the B-side of a record you already own, like 10 years later?
Oh yeah.
And you're like, I've been looking for it, and I didn't know what it was.
I pay particularly a lot of attention to B-sides, especially like Depeche Mode and the early bands, because that's when they really got the chance to be experimental. Do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A lot of good B-sides on Depeche singles.
Yep.
All right, up next.
The art of the B-side is lost now.
It is. There is no more B-sides. This is Visage, and this is their self-titled album, Visage. And not Warren's favorite album, right? But I'm going to play Mind of a Toy because Fade to Grey is on here, and that's the one everybody knows, but I'm going to do Mind of a Toy. And it starts like this. Visage. And if you ever get a chance to see Majura live, he puts on a great show. Especially, have you ever seen the ones where he just sits and talks about each song?
No.
He sometimes does these more intimate things where he describes the songs, and it's cool. And I've seen him where he just sits with a guitar or a piano, and That's really cool.
It's like a one-man show.
Yeah, pretty much. Then he comes with a band sometimes, but that's Visage. Your next one is The Cure. You said it was your second favorite band.
Yes. So this one coming up, a Forest classic, one of the earliest songs I've ever heard from The Cure, early '80s. Inspired me to start just doing mashups, doing DJing and mashups. It just had fun, super fast beat, and it's dark. You can play it in a dark wave. You can play it on the regular clubs. People just flock to the dance floor.
Do you have any links you want to put in the chat of your mashups? So like, where can we get them?
No, I didn't record them. This is way back in the day before people even knew what mashups were.
Oh, okay. You're like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Welcome, David Banner, to the chat.
Welcome, David.
David Banner. Okay, what's next? Oh, A Forest, the original. I did ask if he wanted to play the Blank & Jones remix, which is the art I put up, which is it's just the record that I have, but here is the original.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yep.
crackles on this record.
That means it's well loved.
It's been used. You were wondering if I was going to cut it off. No way. Not if it's your number 2 favorite band. And Questy, I was looking for something. There was a special record. Brian picked Flock of Seagulls for one of his... Didn't you pick Space Age Love Song? And that was on your list, so I pulled the record so I could show the cover. And I thought, well, play one of his artists, but I'm going to pick a different song. I have chosen Telecommunication. And here we talked all the shit in the beginning of the show that was going to be all synth pop, and you just played a guitar-driven song.
I know. Shame on me.
Well, I'm going to do the same, but I still think Flock of Seagulls is synth-driven.
They are.
And here is Telecommunication. And that ended quick. All right, that was Flock of Seagulls. We have time for one more before we raid over to Riley. And for the atheists in the group, Riley is celebrating National Atheist Day on her stream tonight. So we're going to raid over to her. And whatever songs she thought were atheist-driven, that's what you'll hear tonight. And I had a special fate for one of my records here that we're going to destroy, but on another show. Take us out with what, Mr. Bryan?
This is a favorite of mine to listen to when you just shut down all the lights, dark room. Put this song on. That's all I'm going to say. Just put this song on.
Okay. Dark rooms. At least in your house. Great song to leave the night with. Thank you, Bryan. And we are going to raid on over. Thank you, Bryan. I think we left enough records on the table that we're going to have to do this sooner than later.
We will. We will. Part 3.
Yes, thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll see you probably in person. You said you're not going to Vegas for Human League. You're seeing it in LA, right?
I'll see you in LA.
Okay, so we won't see you in Vegas in June, but we'll see you in August for the 80s Bash here in Denver.
For sure.
And for the cruise next year.
Yep, as always.
Until then, thanks for sharing your music. We're going to do another New Wave night soon, hopefully.
Okay.
Mike Rich is on the show next week. We are going to expand our $5 record night on up to any price point. Share new records. It's going to be fun. Tune in next week for Mike Rich. And we're going to raid over to Riley. So join us. She is doing an atheist theme stream, whatever that is. Let's go find out.
Take care, everybody.